Hi, I'm Mike,
And I'm Sam.
and this is
Wise Words with Dodo Birds.
Cicadas,
Oh, yeah, that's like the 17 years later boat.
double birds. Do you know what that means?
No, I don't.
Not me fully either, but yeah, the fungus is taking over their brain.
Meth heads are now going to start cicada farming instead.
Yeah, seriously. I don't know where any of that came from, dude. Validate my feelings. What's up, Dodo Birds? We are back, episode 31. Today, we're going to talk about some animals. Sam was just kind of hanging out. I didn't think we were going to do an episode today, but here we are.
Yeah, we weren't even planning on it, but we were sitting there hanging out, and me and Mike, we were just talking about... Wow, man. Me and Mike were just talking about random shit. We didn't really even know, I don't even remember what we were talking about at the time. When Mary, out of nowhere, had a random thought. Because Winston the cat was hanging out with us, as he tends to do.
Yeah.
And she saw him. And Winston, I guess you should explain real quick, why would she have this thought in the first place?
I have a large cat, and he is, much larger in every way than my other cats, including his tail.
Yes. And that makes sense, right? Bigger cat, bigger tail. But the thought came through Mary's head, and she would come with us, but we just were like, dude, we got to do this, and she's about to go to bed. So. But she even thought about coming with us on this one because she decided to look it up. Like, why is that? Are his bones just bigger?
Yeah. Which is what I would have thought.
Which is immediately, I would have dismissed it. I'd be like, yeah, he's a bigger cat. He's got bigger bones. It makes perfect sense.
Big bones.
But it turns out if a cat has a longer tail like that, and it does kind of, I guess, I shouldn't say specifically. And if I look here, it doesn't really say what it determines that. It's not necessarily have to be a bigger cat.
Yeah.
But if they have a long ass tail like that, it is probably because they have extra bones.
Yeah. So
extra is maybe not the right word for it.
So cats, among some other species, I found out tonight, have a varying amount of bones or vertebrae, where humans have a very set amount. So cats can have anywhere from, I think it was like 22 to like 20, or like 20 vertebrae to 24. So there is like a little bit of a variation, which I find super interesting.
Yeah, I'll let you get back, but I actually, the part about that I want to reject on. So like when you just Google it, I'm not on some secret website or anything here, but it even says, so the cat's spinal column consists of about 30 spinal vertebrae, which are put into 5 categories according to their location. Cervical, 7 bones in that one. The thoracic, which is 13 bones. Lumbar, Lumbar.
Yeah,
7
lumbar.
bones. Lumbar.
Yeah.
7 bones. Sacral, 3 fused bones. And then the caudal, which is 18 to 23 bones.
Huh.
Yeah.
So it's just like one section of their bones have a varying amount.
Yeah.
I found out
that it's that caudal part that like is the varying part. Like it could have so many, like, because I was saying those numbers also don't add up. If you listen to what I just said, it adds up to like over 40 bones, no matter what. That's why I was paused for a second. I was like, huh. But that part makes sense to me. That like there's one part of it where it's like, oh, it could be 18 bones, it could be 23 bones. It kind of depends on the cat.
Yeah.
So now you continue.
I think it's interesting that there is like some wiggle room in the genetics of some animals. Because snakes, I found out too, like just tonight,
don't have bones, right?
But they have a ton of varying amounts of vertebrae. So it's the same principle that gives cats the extra vertebrae to have more bones. It's the same thing, same
makes
structure.
Makes a longer or shorter snake?
Yeah, because it's like vertebrae
That's
chains.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
Vertebrae thing, huh?
Yeah. What was the other couple? I
remember
swans.
Okay. Swans, huh?
Yeah.
So what's the difference? What's the difference there?
It's the neck.
In the neck? I see. Yeah, and so like what about, I was wondering about fucking giraffes. Like,
yeah, do giraffes have variable amount of vertebrae?
They have a total bone. The total skeleton, consists of roughly, but see, it's roughly. It has like the squiggly line, 170 bones.
Okay.
So
Roughly.
they could have about 200. Some of them, could have close to 200, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Dude, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Like,
That
okay.
is really weird.
Imagine.
But that makes sense, I guess.
Imagine if a person is. Actually, wait.
Well, people can have less. That happens, right?
Less or more bones.
Or we can be born with more or less bones.
I forgot. I'm one of those people. I totally forgot until right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Do tell.
I had an extra bone growing out of my feet.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they?
Oh yeah, they got in there.
They cut it out.
Yeah, they cut it out.
Yeah. So what was it? What part of your foot was it coming out of?
Ankle-ish region, or like, I don't know.
Heel, ankle.
If this is like the foot, it's like here.
just lift your foot up for the camera, Mike.
Yeah,
come on.
I'll show the scar. You want to see how I?
You want to see how or you want to know how I got it?
Yeah, foot surgery.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Foot surgery. That's
Yeah. They did saw a little bone off of me.
Okay.
And it was making me like go pigeon-toed and walk like a.
I'm glad they got rid of it then.
Yeah.
One thing I thought about: teeth are bones, right? They count as our bones.
There's variable amount of those.
Right. Well, and our good friend Ian, he told me a story, and I don't know if this is actually the name for it, but I guess the dentists that helped him with this problem called it shark teeth, because Ian had a third layer of teeth underneath his adult teeth, so he basically had them grow. They had to pull out a whole layer of teeth so that his third ones could grow in.
And the dentist called it shark teeth.
Shark teeth, because
is that the medical diagnosis?
No, because I was talking to him about it just the other night, and I referred to it as the shark teeth. I was telling somebody about it, and he's like, "Well, it's not called that. That's just what they were calling it because it was something that like had happened before."
Yeah,
and does happen to people sometimes, but yeah, it's very, very rare. So when that was happening to him, and this was this would have been back in the 80s, I think. No, it turned out fine, but it was just one of those things. It was an unexpected, okay, this is what's happening.
Yeah.
And it's the whole reason I brought it up is because does that mean he had 32
variable
extra fucking bones?
Yeah.
Or 30 extra
a variable amount of bones. So we do
yeah.
actually do that sometimes, but it's not normal. Is the thing? With cats, it's like it can happen, and like
it's normal. Well, it's normal. It's like a total variable for them.
Yeah.
Whereas with us, it's a
mutation,
an exception at the very least. Yeah. A mutation. Jesus.
It is.
I guess technically it is.
It is.
It's just not the X-Men kind. You want. You can't control
fire. They're never good ones.
Yeah, it's now you have more trips to the dentist.
Ian's not opening cans with his shark teeth. I don't know, is he?
You don't know that. He could have superpowers we don't even know about.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed interesting that like maybe it's obvious.
I was gonna say maybe we just
maybe
had one
literally
of those
everybody else knows that.
Yeah, where we just decide to get cameras and the microphones. Did you know this?
Breaking news.
And they're like, well, it's on Google.
Yeah, and
thanks for reading.
Fucking duh.
Yeah. Thanks for reading us, Google guys. You're welcome. All right. Look, we thought it was something interesting.
The common man's thought.
I mean, because we are, they say like humans, it's 206 bones.
Yeah.
That's the answer to the question. There is no, but if they're born this way.
Yeah. When you looked up giraffes, it wasn't, it said or so or whatever.
Yeah. It said 170 with that squiggly line.
Yeah. It wasn't 170.
It wasn't 170.
Yeah. That's interesting.
You have to dig.
Yeah. It's interesting. Another interesting animal thing is like, okay, so we live in Wisconsin in a part that's pretty close to Illinois.
Correct.
Illinois is going to be experiencing a phenomena in the natural realm this summer with cicadas.
Oh, yeah, that's like the 17 years later bug or whatever.
Or whatever. Huh. Is that true? 17 years?
I don't know if it's exactly 17, but they, that's the one they disappear.
Look, we learned animals have variables.
Yeah. If there's one
17,
thing we know,
give or two
give
or
or
three.
take 2 or 3 years, make it a full 2
20-year
decades.
bug sounds better.
Yeah, the 20-year bug.
It does sound better.
Yeah, we're gonna call him that, and then watch. It's like the 13-year.
Yeah, it's 9.
It's 9. Yeah.
Okay, whatever. It is.
We're called dodo birds for a fucking reason.
Yeah. However long they hibernate, they're done with it now.
Yeah. So
this
they're coming
summer,
back.
they're coming.
Are
up.
is this a public service announcement? The cicadas are returning?
They are returning.
Okay.
And at a higher number than we've experienced in the past century.
So swaths.
Double broods.
Double broods.
Do you know what that means?
No, I don't.
Not me fully either, but
it's like, dude, neither do I.
But I can tell.
That's great.
But I can tell you that it means that there's twice as many of them as there was usually.
That part, I probably could have figured out.
I think they take shifts. They're like, all right, you're sleeping.
You guys are on the 8-year shift. You guys are on the 6-year shift. We're taking it in turns.
Every 17, we do the flip. No.
Yeah. No, every 17, we come out together. That's what it is.
It's not that.
Oh.
It's been like 70 years since this has happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So there is a time on like.
Yeah, not like decades. Like
double broods.
Yeah, it hasn't happened since like early 1900s.
Oh, shit.
Are
we in for something we don't want?
I mean, if you live in Illinois, you are in for the most fucking annoying sound.
Oh yeah, they make. Ugh.
So you hear cicadas every summer.
Uh-huh.
But
you do hear them, yeah.
This is cicada summer, baby.
This is their summer of 69.
Yeah, and then some. Because not only is it double brood summer for the cicadas, so loud, so annoying. They're gonna be. This is the summer of 69. They're going to be sucking. They're going to be fucking.
They're going to be sucking. They're going to be fucking. Okay. I mean, right on.
And I think this summer for the cicadas is extra party time because there is a rare phenomena that is happening amongst the cicada crowd. Not only do we have double brood, but we have a pretty recently established fungi that is growing off of the butts of cicadas.
So, a fungi.
Yeah.
There's one or two, or there's multiple?
The amount of no.
Okay. So there's just one kind of fungus growing on these things. It's not multiple kinds, or do you?
It is 2 or 3.
Oh,
I found out.
Oh, okay. So it is fungi.
It is fungi.
Okay.
Fun men.
Fun men.
Yeah, several fun guys.
Fungman. Fungman.
Yeah, he's a pretty fun guy.
Yeah, he's a pretty fun guy.
Damn it! All right. We're better.
Guys.
We're better than this.
No.
No. But anyway, back
Dodo
to the cicadas.
Okay, yeah. So they have fungus growing on them. Are they turning into zombie cicadas? Is this the fucking Last of Us?
Kind of. So just like in The Last of Us, cordyceps, the fungus is real. It grows on ants.
It usually grows on ants. Dude, is it spreading to the cicadas?
So they're not really cousins, but it's a little different. So okay, this one, just like the cordyceps, controls your brain and makes the insect act differently. In this case, this is a fungus that is growing out of their butts that is amphetamine based, and the other two types of fungus. It's not just the amphetamine one. One of the other two is psilocybin. It's growing psilocybin.
What is psilocybin?
Magic mushrooms.
Oh.
Psilocybin
with
mushroom.
amphetamines, huh?
Not together. This fungus, there's 3 variants of it. 2 of them are psychotropic drugs.
So it really is their summer of 69. Just cut to a cicada.
Just sniffing each other's butt fungus.
Right.
But
just sniffing the fungus out of another cicada's ass.
So scientists can't, they don't really have an explanation for the psilocybin. Like why the fungus would choose to emit that. What is it doing to the brain of the cicadas? They don't know this, but the amphetamine based one, they know its purpose pretty clearly. It is making them act very strange. The cicadas it's basically making them eat less and go just go. And in this behavior, they have started it's taking over males at a higher population. In this behavior, they have started acting very strange. Males are dressing like females, or not dressing, but behaving like moving around and taking some of the behavioral patterns of females.
Of female cicadas?
Correct. And so they're basically doing female breeding dances to become
to fuck other male cicadas.
Yeah, to have other males fuck them.
So it's turning the cicadas gay.
It's not quite that simple. It's not turning the freaking cicadas gay. It's actually turning the freaking cicadas trans.
The fungus is turning cicadas trans.
Yeah, because it's making them behave like females.
Okay.
And so there is a double brood of psychedelically tripped. We don't know that it's giving them visions or anything like that.
That it's actually doing anything.
Because we can't test that, but...
You can't ask them.
But if we look at the amphetamine-based one, it's making them have a lot of gay butt sex.
Okay.
At an alarming rate.
At an alarming rate.
However, we can't see how they see the world, so we could probably assume that they are tripping nuts and they're going trans. And this is like Coachella for insects all summer long, baby.
Goddamn liberals.
It's like Burning Man.
It's Burning Man for cicadas.
It's double brood Burning Man. Imagine if two Burning Man.
What does that mean for the cicada population?
Well,
does this mean no more noise in the summer? Because if they're not mating, then you can't make more.
Because there's twice as many cicadas out. If this fungus does spread to a fair amount of them, they will just be interested in having gay sex. And it'll take a toll on the cicada population.
I mean, I wonder if it's like mosquitoes. Are we gonna fucking miss them, or?
I'm not sure.
Because
I think they're a lot more special than I thought they were at one point. They're growing drugs from their fucking ass, dude.
Ah, so you see that potentially.
But why them? It's so interesting.
Meth heads are now going to start cicada farming instead.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, do I need permits for that?
I was about to say, can I get in on this?
Yeah.
How much money's in it? How much will you pay for a cicada with amphetamine fungus growing out of its ass?
No, I'm interested in the butt mushrooms. The other ones.
The
psilocybin.
Psilocybin, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know exactly. Maybe we should wait till further testing.
Yeah, you can't test if...
Whichever one there's more money in.
Yeah.
Cicada farming. No, wait.
Okay, all right. I got the business venture here.
Okay.
We are going to be the ones to prove that they are tripping on mushrooms.
Okay.
So we'll get some cicadas infected with the fungus. We're going to try a couple of different musics.
and then
see how they respond.
Yeah.
Like, we'll do, I don't know, 80s rock, or like Mozart or something, and then we'll a little bit further into the test, we'll do like Grateful Dead, Pink Floyd, see if they respond in a lackadaisical kind of, mood to Pink Floyd, do they? Oh, it'd be like little stages, and you can put them in different environments. Like, how do they feel about like
they just fly out
a really
attack you.
psychedelic rug? Like,
how do you feel about this rug, man?
Yeah.
Yo, man, I got this at the one store the other day.
Like, we have to find a way to prove that these cicadas are tripping.
I think we can do that.
Yeah.
I think lots of lights. We could get those gloves. What are they called?
We get a bunch of lightning bugs.
Lightning bugs in a jar.
Yeah,
and just like hanging out with cicadas. Is that going to be like our anniversary episode?
And then we'll give him like the worst trip of his life because the lightning bugs are like, these guys are fucking torturing me. Like, I'm having the worst trip of my life. Even though, like, yeah, the fungus is taking over their brain, and it's okay. So it's so weird that with cordyceps, it's like making them walk up to like trees in places where they would get eaten.
Yeah, they hang off of them.
Yeah, so birds come and swoop them up.
Yeah.
This one, it just wants them to like go so they can spread the
fungus.
So they're emitting homosexual behavior because more males, because the male cicada is capable of traveling further.
Oh.
That's crazy. It's making the males do some weird stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's totally fine.
It's okay.
But it's weird for cicadas.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very much
new.
Outside the norm, and it's the fungus doing it to them.
Yeah, and I think it's about time.
It's about time. It's about time they got with the progressive world.
I'm proud of them.
Yeah, it's time. It's 2024 for crying out loud.
I just imagine like a Los Angeles like Pride Festival parade, but it's just like cicadas and they're doing like their little buzzing form of like marching music. So imagine the Last of Us version with the super gay.
That's the thing. It starts turning us all trans.
Yeah.
What if it is the government?
The whole world will turn into RuPaul's Drag Race.
Hey, man. 2026. The fungus turns us all into the RuPaul's Drag Race.
And then everything will just be a little bit more fun, guys.
It'll just have a little bit more. It'll be a little more fabulous.
Do you know what would really be terrible? You know that show or like the phenomenon that like, is it cake?
No.
Oh, damn it, Sam. Everybody else on TikTok knows.
Well, I'm not on TikTok.
So like it would be like, this mouse here.
Okay.
And then somebody will have like, a knife, and then, sometimes it's cake.
Okay.
But it looks just like the mouse. But sometimes it's cake.
Okay.
What if that started happening to just things? It's just like
some stuff.
It starts to turn into cake. Like day one of the virus.
Okay.
Day one of the virus. Nothing is cake. By 1100.
That's just 1100. By 1100. That was something I totally would have just put as like a text over you when you said it, but I just had to say.
It's just 1100. By 1100. You go to put on your sneakers because you hear a car crash outside. You put on your sneakers. Left one goes on smooth. Right one squishes.
That's by 11 in the morning.
Yeah. I meant at night, but
And so your shoe, one or two of you, the keys on your key ring.
yeah. So no, I mean your shoe took up the got the pathogen from outside somewhere,
Okay.
and people are it takes a while to get going. It's been
Okay.
turning into cake,
Oh,
and
so
year 7, everything's cake. No nutritional value. I mean, not everything. Every
you
once
say
in a
year
while,
7?
yeah.
Okay.
You walk outside and you go to chop wood for your fire that you desperately need. It's
Because
cake. It's cake. It's always fucking cake. And then one day you get real wood, solid. The axe. Oh, it hasn't felt like this in a while.
because the axe is cake from the cake tree that it hit.
And then the story ends with a man and his wife. It's been 13 years. The world is very different.
It's all cake.
He wakes up next to her like he does every day, and he goes to kiss her, good morning.
Mm-hmm.
And she's cake.
And she's cake. And so, when the grief gripped him, he went out to the sinking cake pits and just said goodbye to this world of fucking cake.
And dived.
No, he
deeper
just stood there as the frosting enveloped him.
Dude, yeah,
and
the clouds.
thick,
the clouds are
velvety red.
so much red
Oh, what the fuck are we doing?
to the hot fudge surface of
Yeah.
the earth.
Yeah. No, to the hot fudge core.
Yeah, the hot fudge core.
Yeah.
Can you just imagine, the clouds are made of frosting and
Yeah.
it rains just
Sprinkles.
like syrup.
It rains sprinkles down. Oh, man. And then, of course, at the poles of this cake planet, there is ice cream cake.
See,
It'll eventually be the only place on the planet where you can find solid ground.
to everybody else, this might sound like a magical place. To a diabetic, this is a nightmare.
That's right. I didn't even think about that.
That's the one apocalypse. I'm out.
You're out, bro.
I'm out.
Anything.
I could survive a little bit.
Guess what? So are the rest of us. It'll take a little longer.
The people that just, I don't know, can you survive off cake?
No,
No, you can't. You would be just.
It's the medical field. It's something that exists. They have said, no, you can't do that. It kills you. Again, it would take longer for the rest of us than it would take for you.
Is this a little Debbie spread pathogen or like a Hostess?
Can't it at least be good cake, Mike?
Sometimes it will be.
Yeah.
I think it's like different cakes.
Right. Oh, so yeah,
It would have to be
New Jersey would be like, oh.
The fuck does that mean?
No, I'm kidding. I'm not from New York.
Do they have a New Jersey cake?
No, I was just thinking I had a buddy from New Jersey, described it as little more than just a dump, and so I'm thinking, what's the dump of cake?
Oh yeah.
What's the not quite little Debbie.
See, that's interesting. Okay,
but
so
maybe
the dumpster,
those little zebra cakes. What I mean?
Dumpster outside, trash.
Yeah.
And then when its items,
what kind of cake does that turn into?
Right. What's the flavor?
What if it's the flavor of everything that was in the dumpster, but it's still just cake?
Oh, fuck! That's the
apocalypse. That's the cake apocalypse nobody wants.
That's where it turns actually bad for all fronts all the time, because I don't know. That might justify cannibalism pretty easily, but
a lot of apocalypses can justify cannibalism, Mike.
That's true. She's just cake. I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's probably enough of that.
Yeah. Yeah, but hey, this was a good one. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We started with cat bones. We moved on to trans cicadas, and we ended on cake apocalypse. I think it was
I don't know where any of that came from, dude.
That's what the best ones always are with dodo birds.
Well, you be the judge of that. I pointed at the wrong camera.
He pointed at me. You be the judge of that.
You be the judge of that.
You be the judge of that.
Who are you talking to?
Right?
I'm talking to you. Leave in the comments. Is this a good episode? I'm sorry, I'm not doing that.
Please tell us.
Validate my feelings. All right. Thank you. As always, do the YouTube stuff. Throwing us a like really helps. Subscribe if you feel bad for us.
Good night, all. It's been a gas.
It's been a gas. Toodaloo.
Ta-ta.